Yo, everybody, welcome back. Episode 17, everybody. In the last episode, we actually brought back one of our friends, Aurora, and we went to Isla's hometown to grab something from the Serpent of the Seas. And now we're in Dawn's home. So we're going to probably do a few little locations in this area. We're going to be exploring Dawn's homers in distress. Essentially, we just take on these objectives and we progress further within the game. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen in this episode, but you'll probably figure that out as we continue. We're helping Isla, as we said, going through her little area. We need to grab something from her in her hometown. Nearly a soul to be seen. It would appear that the inhabitants of this charming settlement have already taken to the hills. Not all of them, your majesty. Seems some of them didn't make it out in time. She's referring to the enemies. Oh, she's referring to the townsfolks. Look, there's a poor priestess all on her own over there. True. Another one. And then an old little lady over there. They must not have been able to make it out on time. Two lone villagers in two poorly defended positions. This calls for an impeccable strategy. First, we must extract one of them as swiftly as possible and escort them to the more easily defended position. Next, we don't have time for this. You want us to get them to the same place so we can guard them both together, right? Distilling the plan to its bare essentials. That would indeed be the general idea. Now, to arms. Basically got the concept. We just want to go quickly to save both of them. Easier to bring both of them into one separate location. We don't necessarily have to leave them all by themselves in one location. This kind of might be weird, but what I'm going to do here is actually grab this quickly. This is actually something called an attunement, and I have an ability earlier on that I can use and show you that actually I can sweep in and quickly collect both of them. It's going to be hard to explain. It's better to show you. Just let me take down some of these enemies and quickly show you what I mean by that. I double checked on some weapons from my friends here. I got a new weapon for Yangus and for Maya. I want to make sure they have the necessary equipment. I didn't give any new items to Isla. As much as I want to, I don't see Isla as the strongest damage dealer in our squad. So what I'm going to do is to clear out these monsters. I believe she's good to go now, and I'm going to hopefully I want to bring her. I don't know if I can bring her with me to places. But I'm going to quickly go over here and take down this other little group of people messing with the priestess here. So let me just take them down quickly. All right, I found this mob keeper over here. What you want to do with mob keepers, folks, I know this, maybe you're new to this channel, but mob keepers are essentially what's going to keep these enemies from flowing. So you see that portal there? Yeah, that's all because the mob keeper is up and running. Once you take the mob keeper out from one of these locations, not only will the portal disappear, but they won't keep summoning more creatures, which is the annoying part. Although I'm not playing this very well, I must say. Clearly, I went to sleep there. I'm going to go with Yangus. Unfortunately, that creature that's behind me, it's a big boy there. You don't want to fight that right away. I kind of want to leave it alone. Kind of want to go back to the other person. There is another mob keeper there. Okay, she is making a run for it, which is a good thing or a bad thing. I actually do not know. So what I'm going to do is go back to my main guy here. I kind of like to use Sir Fire in this case. This is going to be kind of mean. I'm actually going to leave her alone there. I do see my other friend over here getting beaten up. And I do see a big freaking boy over here all of a sudden, which is not good because that means they're going to do a lot more damage. And from my previous experiences, when you see a big creature like this, you want to take them out as quickly as possible. You might see why, because there's also the possibility of a metal, which is really good in this case. These creatures can start acting as your own allies. So thankfully we're here just in time before it gets beaten up. I mean by it, I mean the lady that's over here. I don't want her to get attacked by this creature because it does a lot of damage early on and it's going to hurt a lot if we don't take it down fast enough. There's already a group of other creatures messing with the other objective. This is not good because I'm not really good at showcasing objectives very well. And by that I mean like you don't want to be like, I don't know how to say it, but you don't want to be in the worst position with them. I've played games where it's like you want to protect your objective, but when there's a lot more than just one objective, you have to play your cards right? You just cannot leave one alone and then hope for the best. Again, there's this mob keeper. You want to stand behind it when it does something like this because it actually freezes you. I've gone through previous episodes, these mob keepers, where if you get too close to them, you will be frozen to spot. So what you want to do is essentially stand behind them when they're about to like unleash some sort of ability, you can say. You want to clear out some of these creatures as you continue. I don't know how strong they are. So far, these are actually very much baby creatures. I know that makes no sense because these are pretty much strong creatures nonetheless, but they're not as strong as others I fought in the past. I'm just throwing a lot of the creatures I already obtained. Like you can see the bottom left, you see a bunch of creatures that are just chilling in my possession. Why? Because I do have them collected, meaning these are metals essentially. You just throw them down. They will serve just as a small purpose because they won't last that much longer. They're not strong. Like the golem itself is really strong. You're not done for. Are you done for? There's no way. I have a golem near you. All right, it's time to use a big boy ability here. Hopefully this actually takes them out quickly because I didn't realize, but the priestess is getting attacked here. They do share a health bar. I'm not sure if that's good or bad because that means if one starts getting hit a lot harder, they're both again sharing a health bar. So it's not gonna look good on my end really at all. So I want to take them down as quickly as possible here. All right, I'm just gonna stay here unfortunately to take down the Hell Gladiator. I'm saying unfortunately because there's a lot more creatures besides the Hell Gladiator that's around. But if you don't take it down, I don't want to see the consequences of my friends perishing here. Grab this health pot. Go quickly over here. Granny is still taking a beating apparently. I think Granny's okay. There's only one creature. It's kind of annoying. There's two creatures here. They're really weak too. It's actually quite a bother that they were still alive this whole time. They were actually doing nothing to Granny. Come on, Granny, let's go. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Again, these creatures are really simple. There's no more Maw Keepers, which is great. So I'm gonna try to defend Granny as I move forward to this area. We did throw some of our friends around here, so unfortunately they won't be able to survive that much longer. But I want to quickly go over here. She's getting attacked at least by little creatures, which is okay by me. Little creatures are nothing compared to the big gladiator that was here earlier. They're down for the count. Let's grab this sucker over here. I can't. Let me drop one of these. That's a Hell Gladiator, right? You want to keep that with you. All right, the Granny is near the princess now. Now we actually can protect them, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Take down these zombies. Grab this so I can move freely. Take down this last zombie here. I'm pretty sure I'm not over with this. There's other locations we haven't really crossed yet, so there's got to be something coming up, I'm assuming. All right, so you're good. I'm gonna grab some of these pots if I can. Tension boosted, thank you. Just because like it's just too vastly open, right? Like we only encountered some of these locations already, but there's still some in the bottom right there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's actually those two ladies we have to protect, and that's it. Oh yeah, of course there's a huge freaking sucker here. I'm gonna use my special ability right away. I do find myself a lot more stingier when I'm playing these games. I have to always just use it when I have it active because it makes no sense just to keep them and not use them. Like it's best to use what you got. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, and that helps probably take down the Maw Keeper. I don't know if there's any other creatures. As I say that, there's this huge freaking Hillion here. That's just really strong creatures that you want to take down as quickly as possible. Also keep in mind that there's still another Maw Keeper over here, and keep in mind my friend's not helping me. You gotta move, buddy. You gotta move. All right, the Maw Keeper is down. I do see that the ladies are getting attacked kind of want to keep adjusting my movements a little bit just to make sure that my friends do not go down here quickly. I'm going to throw one of these Hell Gladiators out if I can. All right, I'm going to run back, actually. They do seem to keep me in bay here. And I do see that my friends are getting attacked. I do see there's a living statue again. Fun fact, this living statue is actually a boss. And there's another freaking golem here. They're really properly attacking me here. That's not good. This is not good at all. I need backup ASAP. I need freaking backup like no tomorrow. Please. Where's my friends? All right, we took down one of those freaking big creatures here. It's getting a little complicated because you can see that there's a bunch of them. We do have the living statue still here alive, doing some damage. We have our own stone golem, and there's another stone golem that's the enemy here. But I think we're kind of a good spot now because one of the stone golems, or at least is dead. The living statue is about to die here too. I'm trying to work on both of them at the same time. There goes the stone golem, and there goes the living statue. This is actually not that bad. I expect a little bit worse. I'm going to be completely and utterly honest with you folks because of the fact that some of these creatures are not friendly. And by that, I mean, like, of course they're enemies, but they're not friendly in the sense that they're pretty damn strong. I didn't even notice there was a big boy over there. Thankfully, they took it out. Take down this freaking little thing here. It's gone too now. Here comes the last wave. Okay. And I only see them coming from this area. A green dragon has appeared. What the heck does that even mean? Okay. That's what they meant by that. Okay, folks. Well, the Maw Keeper is chilling here. The green dragon said, what's up? What's up, dragon? The Maw Keeper did not want to move, which I can appreciate. Let's use some of our heal stones. Kind of reminds me of the boss we faced in the last episode. In episode 16, we faced off... Excuse me, in episode 15, there was a boss that we faced off against that was really, really strong. I encourage you to give it a glance if you haven't already, because it kind of gives you an idea that in this game, they do kind of recycle some of his previous bosses, which is completely fine. Like, I don't mind if they recycle some of the previous bosses in this game. It makes sense, but this is not like the same boss as the one we fought before. It just has the same fighting stance so far. Not all the fighting stances. Oh, it's down, and we're using our special ability. Oof, that's a lot of damage, but I wish we didn't use it because the dragon's still staggered, meaning it's not going to move as much, and we do a lot of damage during that time. All right, I think the dragon's actually down here. I was able to use two different types of coup de grace without using Stir Fire, actually. So, yeah, I think this was actually really good. I used a lot of my metals. As you can see, there's a lot of big boys around here, so it wasn't too bad. And stay out! That's that last scene too, and the villagers are safe. But from the sound of it, they may not be too pleased to see us. Indeed, the priestess spoke of us as outsiders and seems more than a little wary. Isla, perhaps it is time you told us the truth. You're right. I'm going to be having to ask quite a lot of you. It's only fair that you know what you're getting into. Fair enough. Of course. I appreciate it the most, actually. Alright, what's going on? Where to begin? Okay, I better start by explaining a little more about Dawn's home. The people of Dawn's home, myself included, are from a long line charged with a sacred task. were known as the Mediators. Mediators? Are your people related to the guardians of which His Majesty is a member? In a sense, yes, but our roles are very different. The Mediator's mission is to prepare harmony and maintain the balance of light and darkness in our world. Our most important job is to ensure that the world tree continues to absorb darkness through its roots and release it as light, thereby controlling the balance. I see, that explains how far you come to know so much about Yggdrasil. But it doesn't explain why they don't let outsiders into their village. What's that rule supposed to be for? It's because they're expected to remain strictly neutral. After all, that's what balance is all about. There are very strict rules in place to limit contact with the outside world and minimize the risk of our tipping the scales in favor of one side or the other. On top of that, if it by any chance a mediator does leave Doll's home, they must never reveal the true identity to an outsider or reveal the existence of the village. Wait a minute, haven't you done both those things? That I have, but I'd already broken so many of the rules, I don't think it would matter much. Oh Isla, what are they gonna do to you when they find out? I honestly have no idea, but I don't much care. My main responsibility is to Yggdrasil and to the world. I have to protect them both, and if that means breaking the rules, then so be it. My only worry is that they'll make you both suffer for my disobedience. Sorry, I wasn't sure how to tell you. That's completely fine. Isla, we are not simply here because you asked us to come. We are here by choice, to save Yggdrasil and the world. And besides, if only the Child of the Light may claim the sacred due, surely that must mean that we are permitted to enter. That's a good point. See, Isla, everything's going to be okay. I'm sure there's nothing to be afraid of. Let's hurry up and get to the Tree of Light. Alright, thanks both of you. Sweet. Alright, I'm locked and loaded. I just double checked on my health stones to re-imbue them. We're headed to the next little area in this little location we're at. The Tree of Life is beyond the main part of the village where we rescue those two stranglers. If we make our approach now while Dawson's empty, we may be able to secure the dew without being seen. This is our chance. Alright, let's move. Alright, this might be actually the final location of Dalm's home. This doesn't mean we're done with the game. This means the map itself, I guess there's multiple locations, multiple levels you can say. And this might be the last level. Usually that's the case when we're getting closer to the end.
Wow, amazing. So this is the Tree of Life.
All we need do is offer up our prayers, and the sacred dew will be ours, yes?
Aye, that's right. Now, both of you, pop over to the tree and... Wait.
Oh no, probably a boss battle, let's be honest. Definitely some sort of a boss, if I have to say. Killing machine, gladiator, what else?
And we were so close. We can't let them scupper our plans now.
Yeah, no kidding.
With the strategy I have in mind,
Oh, okay, of course. Him and his strategy, guys.
come between us and the Tree of Life.
What he said. No idea what strategy he's on about.
True.
I think we can fit in a little slicing and dicing before the main event.
Oh, you too. I've half a mind to ruffle your hair. Right. Let's teach them a lesson they'll not soon forget.
Okay. With our luck, these bosses will be a pain in the butt. There's multiple of them. I do see Hellcasters. In previous episodes, you just want to take these things down. They'll do a lot of damage to you. Like that. I guess the other one hit me. I didn't mean to. The things with these little things is that they will actually keep respawning. So even though we just took that down, it will come back up. It will definitely come back up, which is really annoying. The monster controlling the Hellcasters is knocked out. Okay. I don't know what the best bet is. I think I could just kill the machine itself, but there's multiple machines. I'm assuming all of them have their own health bar, as you can see. It does seem like that, actually. The best bet is just take one on at the same time and hope for the best that we can actually kill it here. I just want to make sure my teammates are kind of around me at the same time not, because I don't want them to actually die. Grab that. What I'm going to gather from this is that I'm just going to have to play it by ear. So essentially, like, what's this movement? So I'm going to stay up here. I just noticed there's a Tree of Life bar. Okay, never mind. This is not good. I thought the Tree of Life was fine. It turns out there's actually an objective to protect it. Who would have thought? My bad. That was my bad. I don't know why he's down for the count. I guess we got to focus on this sucker here because I just cannot let this guy keep attacking the Tree of Life. It's going to do some sort of ability here. Okay, I see what that is. When it does that, you want to walk away. This is not good, actually. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, this is not good. All right, this is what I'm going to do. The Hellcasters are back up. I guess these things will actually hurt more of the Tree of Life than me itself. So I'm going to have to hit those destroy them and keep running away from them, because what I'm going to do is run to each of them, destroy them, go back and hit the gladiator. I can't leave that unattended, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to just hit that. That's gone. Now I can actually run back quickly to this freaking guy that keeps doing damage. It's just swinging for the fences. look at it go. It's really annoying. Like, I'm over here, buddy. Come on, guys. I just need to coup de grace at least once, I think, and I'm good to go. I need to be away when it does some sort of like ability here that like, freezes me in place. That's not the right area to freeze me, unfortunately, so I'm good to attack, I think. Attack properly. It's going to freeze me again if I don't move. I think Maya's down for the count. My luck. Going Super Saiyan here, doing as much damage as I can. Again, I don't know what my ideal plan is. I'm going to be quite honest with you folks. I think what I'm just going to do is try to destroy one of these guys at one time. And hopefully by the time I come back to them again, they're like pretty done. Like, so far so good. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's best just to take one out. That's how I'm gonna play it out. All right, that's 1.9k damage. That's a lot of freaking damage, actually. I'm assuming this demon at arms will start to get really frustrated with me. All right, I think we're okay. I just want to still do damage to this thing. As long as the Hellcasters are down for the count, I don't care. As I say that, they're back up and running, and I'm gonna be frozen in the spot if I don't move. I'm okay, I think. I'm just trying to run away from the sucker over here, because when he does that ability, when he freezes you, for example, and then when he tries to hit you, that's when it becomes very frustrating, because it's not easy anymore. You have to kind of like run away and hope for the best. This uber killing machine over there, I don't care. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm kind of avoiding at this point. Like, I don't need to fight it because it's not doing the damage for the Tree of Life while the other thing is doing damage, and I can't move. So I'm going to switch to this guy over here, and hopefully I can distract it somehow. Unfortunately, yeah, our guy did take some damage there, and we wasted a lot of time. Call this thing up again and just attack it. I just avoided its special ability. The attack damage went down. I think we're okay. I think we're actually okay, guys. This is actually pretty good for me. I'm happy to see this. Run! Attack it, but run! Now attack, because it's going to stagger a little bit. Demon at Arms is down for the count. I don't know if it's down permanently or this creature gets a little bit crazier. It seems like it has its own Super Saiyan. Unfortunately for it, I'm actually getting my coup de grace very shortly. I think I have actually coup de grace of Yangus too. So that means we got to pop off of Yangus here. I just want to make sure I'm close enough to actually get it off, because eventually it starts to do a lot of damage. And if you're not near the creature or whatever you want to use it on, yeah, it doesn't work. All right, as much as I want to keep attacking that, I do see the Hellcasters are back up and running. And like I said in previous times, just take them down quickly. They don't do as much damage, obviously, when they're not running about. But I'm assuming they do a lot more damage to the Tree of Life. That's gone. Did the other one actually come back up again? Okay, I was going to say there's no way. But we can't leave it unattended. So I do have coup de grace again one more time with only Surf Fire. I think I can do a lot of damage here. I am assuming I actually do like probably a good amount, like probably almost take it down if anything, because we can actually focus a little bit more on this creature, where before I would have to focus on multiple creatures at once, but now the Hellcasters are down. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably gonna go down right here. And like I said, it came to life. It is down for the count, folks. Not too bad, actually. Could have been easier if I noticed that the Tree of Life was part of the objective. It wouldn't have been that low. Probably be about half, but not below half, that's for sure. Achievement called Defender of Dawn's Home.
So you're back after all these years, are you? With outsiders in tow, no less. Oh, don't you get me wrong. I'm grateful to you for saving the village. But rules are rules. I'll have to give you the proper punishment for breaking them in. Now then.
Uh-oh.
Crippling embarrassment?
Oh, gosh.
Unbearable pain. Which will it be?
Wait, hang on. Is this what you meant when you said we might not get out unscathed?
Afraid so. I'm sorry.
We shall choose pain over embarrassment.
No, wait!
What?
Unbearable pain sounds, well...
Thank you, both of you. But I can't let either of you go through with this. Grandmother.
Grandmother?
Mediators, it falls to us to protect mighty Yggdrasil and to maintain the balance between dark and light. As you know, the World Tree has been tainted by darkness and can no longer function as it should. If something isn't done soon, it will surely shrivel and die. It's my job as a mediator to save Yggdrasil. I have to do that, no matter what it takes. No matter how many rules I have to break. Grandmother. No. I mean, Grandmother Mediator. Stand aside. and let these children of light pass. Yggdrasil will die if you don't.
Well now, are you just about done there, hen? You'll never grow tired of trying my patience, will ya? You do well to remember there's a worse than
Hello?
death of
What the heck is going on?
who will not eat the word of their
Um, I didn't expect it to be a phase 2. Hello? There was an achievement unlocked. This shouldn't be a case. We shouldn't be fighting this. Okay, she got me then if this is a trick.
Got you good.
Oh my gosh. She tricked me really badly, actually.
You're a grandchild of mine and no mistake.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's just as you say, hen. There's more important things in this world than rules and regulations. More important, my far.
Why would she trick us like that, huh?
You've gone out into the world and made a life for yourself. Made some fine young friends too, by the look of it. Dear wee Isla, I'm so very proud of you, lassie.
Oh, well now, that's the Granny I remember. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
The granny that tried to kill us almost for a second there.
Go in and pray, will ye? The tree'll surely heed the pleas of one such as yourselves.
We're here just for the objective, Grandma. Nothing more, nothing less. Just give us what we need and we'll be on our way. What the heck is going on? This is giving me like Trials of Mana vibe. Like when you get close to that tree to get the sword, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like that mystic, glowing, crystal-like tree. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, looks like we got it. Wow. Wow, I never expected Isla's grandma to turn out to be the leader of the mediators. She is certainly a force to be reckoned with. I worried for a moment that we might not escape unscathed. Still, the do is ours. Sorry about Granny. She's always been fond of her little jokes. I think she had us all going for a moment there. Shows how long I've been away. It must be years since I last saw her. I thought she'd be absolutely furious with me, but it seems like my little speech did the trick. Thank goodness. You're lucky to have a grandma like her. And I'm lucky to have friends like you. Thank you so much, Sir Fire, Aurora, everyone. Aw, leave it out, Isla. You're making me blush. Me too. But let's not get too carried away. Our work's not done yet. We still got to use the dew to cure Yggdrasil. Is so much minuscule quantity of sacred liquid truly sufficient to restore such sizable tree? No worries on that front. A well-placed drop on Yggdrasil's crown should be more than enough to work its way throughout the entire tree. So it's back up to that altar thingy up to the top then, is it? In that case, we shall need to do something about the hordes of monsters that still infest the place. Indeed we shall. 'Twill doubtless be a difficult climb, but as long as we stand united, we will find a way. Gird your loins for battle, friends. It is time to take back the world tree. That's what I'm saying, guys. Time to get freaking hyped up. Well, my friends, like I always do in most of my videos, after 2 levels, I like to call it a video. I do appreciate all the love and support, and let me know if there's any ways I can improve in my videos. All and any feedback is very much appreciated. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And until then, bye for now.